Greetings, YouTubists. This is Embo24 coming at you from Houston, Texas. Oh, let me get those blinds. Oops, let me get this light. All right. Now, hopefully, you can see me. Anyway, I hope everybody's doing all right, and I want to wish you happy Cob Tuesday. That's right. I got my Blue General here, brand new, from CustomCornCobs.com. Thank you, Ben and Stacy. Appreciate that. That's excellent work. It's beautiful. And hey, corn is a grain, right? So look at that grain. All right, got my blue alien finger here. Got my matches. It's already loaded up with some tobacco. So here goes. And there goes the top of my match. I tell you, these matches are not what they used to be, man. They just barely put any sulfur on the ends of them. You know, I'd rather pay another 2 cents a pack if they would put a decent amount of sulfur on the end of them. Excuse me. I was looking for my other tamper. Get this thing lit here, and then we'll be off. This has a draw. I took the filter out, so I might need to put it back in there. No. First cob in a long time, like over 30 years. Alright, so I had it from a very good source, not to put my best tobacco in here the first time. And you know, I appreciate those tips because, you know, in my case, I have a lot of smoke, pipe smoking under my belt, but not so much with cobs and not for a long time. So, you know, back then I was pretty much groping in the dark by myself as far as pipe knowledge goes. Okay, I can see what people mean. I mean, the draw on this thing is just super incredible. And I can also see, you know, it's the first smoke, so it's going to be a little bit thin. And I do have that faint taste of corn. It's almost like you know, when you have popcorn and you get the little pieces of hull, not the unpopped kernels, but just the little shell, the hull. And if you've ever tasted just that by itself, it's not like I'm tasting popcorn, but just the faintest hint of like the hull of the popcorn. Interesting. How does it look? Pretty good? So last night, we had a little meetup at the Briar Shop in Houston. I was there, of course, Big Jake and William 043, all of us living in the greater Houston area. We hooked up and had a really nice visit. It was nice. It was better than nice. It was great getting together with those guys. And the Briar Shop was cool too. They close at 7, right? And I just got there about 6. And it seems like, I just had gotten there and sat down when it was 7 o'clock. But the head salesperson that was there, I don't know her name. On her way out, she said that they didn't mind, they being a couple of guys they were staying after and doing some work, and the cleaning lady was there, which was great. So they let us stay in the shop even though they were closed. And I mean, man, we hung around in there. We hung until about 8:30, talking about just about everything and anything. And, I don't know how many of you have gotten to meet up in person with other YouTube pipe presenters. I know a lot of you have from the big shows, as well as some of the meetups, at Boswell's and in some of the other meetups around the country. And if you have, you probably experience what I do. I walk in for the first time. I've met Big Jake before. This is the first time I met William 043. I think I saw him through the glass door. You immediately know who they are, and it's like you know them already. It's and it's like really no different than watching them on YouTube, except you can talk and they talk back. It's a real exchange. But it's amazing how you can get to know each other in this media, YouTube. And another thing I noticed is, there's quite a bit of there is a bit of a generation gap between myself and Big Jake and William 043, uses handle. It's as if that doesn't exist. It's as if there is no generational gap. If we were just randomly meeting at some kind of get together or a function, and we didn't have the pipes and the tobacco as a bond, I don't think it would be so easy to just sit down and chat with people that are more than 20 years apart. But I mean, this was, I just felt like we were truly brothers and not that far apart, even though I'm quite a bit older. I guess I could easily, well, if I was a young father, I could be their father. I could be their father. I mean, that's how much of a difference there was. But they didn't make me feel old at all, and I didn't. And we just got along great. And so this is quite a tool or a hobby or whatever you want to call it that brings people it can bring people together, and of course it does on YouTube, and it also does in person. So anyway, with that, and with my first Cob Tuesday under my belt, I will wish you all the best of Cob Tuesday. You all have a great day. And once again, I will say this is Embo24 signing off. All right, check you all the next time. Bye now.